We were actually talking about applying actually applying some filters on the visual itself, right? So we can filter out the variable itself, or if we want to put a new variable, that also is possible. Okay. So here, what I'm doing is I will take a new variable. If I want to filter out the entire thing with respect to a new variable, that also I can choose. Okay. So here, let us take something else like cost we can take. Okay. I'm putting the cost over there. So it is showing me some advanced filtering like less than, okay, less than blank, greater than, those kind of things. So if I'm taking a cost less than 4,000, something like that, and if I'm applying filtering, okay, if little bit change is appeared, I guess. Okay, no. So less than 400, let us take. And then let us apply the filter. Okay, now the change appeared. You all noticed what change appeared? All of you? Now, what is the average rating? 2.67, right? Isn't it, all of you? Is the screen visible, everyone? Are you able to understand that what change appeared on applying the filter?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Okay. So like that, you can put some more variable also in the visual and you can filter out things. Okay. You can give any value, like instead of 400, you can put some value like 700. Okay. And just click on apply filter. Accordingly, things are getting changed. Okay. So this is regarding advanced filtering. You can take top and filtering also, like top and if you want top 10, okay, you can put top 10. Okay. And top 10 regarding what any other values, if you want to put, you can put rating or something like that, and you can choose apply filter. So accordingly, things will change. So you can use any filter, basic filter, advanced filter, or top end filter, any filter that you want by as your wish. I hope it is clear to all of you. Right? Everyone? So
Yes, ma'am.
this is actually what is called filtering. Now let us take slicer. Slicer is actually, sorry for that, yeah, control set. If something, happened, that is not, if you want to undo, you can simply use Control Z in Power BI desktop. But in Power Query Editor, you have to simply go to apply steps and there only you can make some changes. But here you can use Control Z itself. Right. Okay. So here, actually, next thing is slicer. So I'm taking the slicer, okay, and I am taking the same thing like book table. I am taking over here, okay. I will put it in the field. Now it is showing me yes and no options only. And similarly, I will actually use on this particular page, I will use book table, okay. Table itself I will use in filter also, so that I can tell you that slicer and filter both are same only. Okay. See, if I am taking no over here, in the slicer, you please note down no is coming. Before that, I want to increase the size of the slicer so it is so that it is more visible to you. So let us go to format and right size, enter, and let us increase its size. Text and values. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Now it is more visible, everyone. If same variable I am taking in the filter as well as the slicer so that I can prove that both are same only. Okay. Actually, the advantage of slicer is that you can move it anywhere in the dashboard. It is actually dynamic, and this filter is a static one. So it is actually, slicer is actually a dynamic filter, you can see. Okay. And if I'm choosing no over here, what is happening is that in slicer also only no is appearing. In matrix also you can see only no is there. And it is affecting the entire page because we are actually applying filter on this page. Okay. Now I am taking yes also. Then both will come. Now everything is normal. And if I am taking yes only, again, things are getting changed. Right. Now, if somehow, if I am taking both over here, okay, now both things are appearing. Now I am taking no from here. Then it will affect the entire page, although I have chosen both yes and no in filter. But if somehow I'm taking yes from here, you can see entire visual got blank because such record does not exist when book table is both no and yes, right? It is a contradictory thing. Is it clear, all of you? They are same only, both filter.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, both filter on the page as well as slicer, they are same only. Okay. So this is regarding slicer. So this all I mean it completes today's topic. So you were asking something about data cleaning, right? So I will explain about it a little bit. Have you attended first class? Anyone? Only Vishaka attended, I guess, right? In the first class, I have mentioned a few things regarding
Yes, ma'am.
cleaning. I have mentioned a few things regarding cleaning. You want that thing to be repeated, or shall I tell you something else? Please respond. I don't know who, but somebody asked me regarding the. Sorry. Somebody asked me how to clean the data. So shall I repeat the content of that Indian state and district, how I clean that data, or should I tell you something else?
Ma'am, something
Ma'am,
else,
please
please tell.
tell.
Yeah. What, Pooja?
And something else.
Okay, okay. One Ranganath is asking, please repeat. So I will tell you both things. Okay. So I am first of all, I will tell you something about that Indian states and district. Then I will tell you few more things. Okay. So right now, I'm going to close it. Let us take another fresh page. Okay. So let us go to get data. I'm taking the Excel workbook and this was that Indian states and district. Yes. Okay, so this is that particular sheet. Now let us transform it. I'm going to transform it because here you can see this column is having null, right? And this row is also having null. So in such cases, if we want to clean the data set, this is showing somewhat a preview of the data set. So instead of simply going to load, go to transform data. Okay, now here you can see, as I told you, while clicking the drop down, you can see the unique entities within the column. Like if Andaman Nicobar is repeating 3 times, it will not show you 3 times. It will show you only one time. Whichever entity is there, that will be uniquely shown in this drop down. Okay, so these many states and union territories are there in India. And this is somewhat unnecessary thing, that www dot something. We can remove that later. Okay, and here also you can see null values are there and some district names are there. Here also the same way. Okay, in this particular column, only null values are there. So shall we need this column or not? All of you?
Remove it.
Yeah. So just right click and remove it. Okay. If you want it back, you can simply click on this cross and you can get it back. But since we don't need it, we can remove it. Okay. Now the first row, it is having some null value as well as this unwanted website name. So in order to remove this particular row, you can use remove rows, and in that remove rows there is an option called remove top rows. By using this particular option, you can choose any number of top rows and you can remove it. So since I want only first row to be removed, I will write only one because I want to remove one, first row from the top. If I want to remove two rows from the top, I can write two also. Okay, I will click on OK. Now the problem with this data set is, this is the column header and it is not the appropriate column header. Actually, this row should be the column header, right? All of you, do you agree with me? These are the names of state, and here state should come. Here district should come. Here state type should come, right? All of you? Okay. So in that case, there is an option in home. Right now we are in Power Query Editor, not in Power BI Desktop. Okay. So use first row as header. Just click this one. Okay, now what is happening? It became the first row. First row became the column header. Now everything is almost okay. Now for our confirmation, we can go to remove rows and we can choose the remove errors. So that whichever row is having error, we will be able to remove it. And we can remove the blank rows also. We can apply those two steps in any data set because we don't need error and we don't need blank rows also. Okay, now everything is okay. You can click on close and apply and you can get the data set over there, right? This is one way of cleaning data. Based on the data set, you should explore different ways of cleaning. I will tell you one more way, like using that toy data set. I will tell you how to clean the toy data set. A small idea I will give you. Rest of the things you have to do by yourself, because the thing is that it is a, huge amount of time is required to clean it because lot of errors are there in it. Okay, right now I will simply remove this data set. Okay, I'm simply deleting the model. Now what I'm going to do is I will take the get data. I will take the Excel workbook and here I'm choosing the Yoshop order list. Yes, this was that particular thing. Now I will take only the toy data set because rest of them are almost okay. You can check whether there is some problem or not, but toy data set is having huge problems. So I will go to transform it. Okay. Rename header. Yeah, Sir Shravani, it is possible. I will tell you how to rename it. No, not Shravani, Shravana, right? Shravana. Okay. See, if you want to rename this particular column, okay, go to this column, right click over there. There is an option called rename. Okay, you can simply use it and you can type anything over there. Like if you want to write state, you can write like state. Okay, sorry, spelling is wrong. Is it clear, Shravana? How to change the name of a particular column header? Okay, great. In this case also, the basic problem is what? This particular row should be the header, right? All of you, isn't it? So we can use simply this thing, first row as header. Okay. And as Shravana asked, like whether we can rename or not. Here name is having capital letter, city is also having first letter as capital. Here you can simply rename and you can make this S to be capital. Okay. Right. Now, the problem over here is like if I'm choosing the state, you can see Abu Dhabi is coming, Bahrain is coming, California is coming. They are not states of India. So we don't need it. You can simply uncheck it like this. Okay, California and whichever unnecessary things are there. I want to tell you one more thing. When you will load more, you can find more errors. So when you will clean the dataset, please go through load more. But that process will take lot of time and we are having very less amount of time. So I will give you a glimpse of it, how to clean it. Okay. So whichever unnecessary country names are coming, you can simply uncheck it so that it will be removed. That particular record itself will be removed from the dataset. Okay. Khobar, then what? Kingston, Kuwait. They are all outside countries. We don't need it actually. Meek, New Jersey, New York, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Uganda. Everything is clear, right? Rest of are the states of India, isn't it, all of you? If I have mistaken somewhere, you can tell me. Okay, yeah. Okay, Rangana. Okay, so right now everything is okay. We can click on OK. Okay. When we will again go for it, they are all unchecked, so no issues at all. Now the problem with this data set is when you will click on this filter, you can see Karnataka is appearing 2 times. Okay, one is with normal case, one is with this capital or and all. So you can change the case in that case so that Karnataka will appear only once. Okay, although Karnataka is having 4 different forms in this particular column when you will load more. Okay, so you have to take care of that. Without loading more, it's showing only 2 forms of Karnataka. But when you will load more, you can see one Karnataka which is having double K. Okay, so please check out that thing too. So here you can go to transform and you can choose capitalize each word. Okay, or you any form you can choose, lowercase, uppercase. If you want to make everything in uppercase, you can choose that. If you want to make everything in lowercase, that also you can choose. I will choose this capitalize each word. Now, when I'm going to the filter, you can see Karnataka is appearing only once because whichever Karnataka was in capital letter, that actually merged with this particular Karnataka. Okay, now there is no problem regarding Karnataka. But when you will load more, you can see other forms of Karnataka also. Then you have to do some changes. Okay. Now, again, I am going through this filter, I mean, drop down. There I can see some more issues are there regarding Telangana. One Telangana is having TALANGANA. One is TELENGANA. This one is correct, right? TELAN. Wait a second, all of you. Okay, sorry for the interruption. So, yeah, guys, TELANGN is the correct one, right? I think it is. I'm not sure. Can you please tell me? Yeah, TELANGN is correct. Yes, correct. Okay. So this one is wrong. So we should actually replace this Telangana with this Telangana. Right. So in that case, you have to right click and you have to choose the replace values. Okay. And there you can write TELENGANA with replace with TELANGANA. Right. Then you will click on OK. Then when you will go to this filter, so that drop down, you can see now only. Oh, what happened? Some problem is there. TELD. I have done some mistake, I guess. Let us check once again. TE. Yeah, now it is only TELANGANA, right? All of you? Clear, everyone? And no other, countries' names are coming. So it is all okay. We can click on OK. Understood how to do data cleaning, everyone? When you will click on close and apply, that particular change will get reflected in Power BI desktop. Okay, shall I close the session right now? Everyone? Shall I close the session, all of you? Yeah, I will.
Okay,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yeah, okay. Okay, then. Thank you so much, all of you. Tomorrow we will be discussing about this web scraping and data modeling, and day after tomorrow, DAX function will be taken, and by that session, your classes, basic classes will end. Okay. How to get your class video. Shravana, I will upload it in YouTube channel and I will share the link in your group. Okay. Thank you so much, all of you. Bye.